Let us discuss chemical reactions involved in haloalkanes. In that, first one, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Second one is elimination reaction. Third one is reaction with metals. First, we will discuss about nucleophilic substitution reaction. We know what is nucleophilic substitution reaction. What is substitution reaction? Replacement of one functional group by another functional group results in the formation of new bond or new product is called a nucleophilic substitution reaction. What is nucleophilic substitution reaction? If substitution reaction is initiated by nucleophile, then is called a nucleophilic substitution reaction. We'll take one general reaction, alkyl halide on reaction with nucleophile. Then here, because of polarity difference, halogen atom takes partial negative charge and halogen atom take a partial positive charge. Now here nucleophile replaces this functional group, halogen functional group because of a high reactivity. Highly reactive nucleophile replaces this leaving group. This is Rx is called substrate and this halogen atom is called leaving group. Leaving group leaves as a halide ion. Okay, it leaves as a halide ion here, X minus halide ion, and new bond formation takes place between alkyl group and nucleophile. It is about a nucleophilic substitution reaction in alkyl halides. Hope it is clear. Now let us discuss by taking different nucleophiles what will the formation of product and byproduct. I'll write general reaction first. One table is there in your textbook. Go through that. That only I am going to explain in detail. First, alkyl halide, we know partial positive charge, partial negative charge, which on reaction with the nucleophile, that is a electron rich species, then results in the formation of alkyl group and new bond formation between alkyl group and nucleophile. That is here halide ion departs from the alkyl group as halogen atom leaves as halide ion bonded to alkyl group. That is important. Here between alkyl group and nucleophile new bond formation takes place and halide ion. First, let us discuss reaction with sodium hydroxide. Okay, reaction of alkyl halide with sodium hydroxide. I think it's clear for you. Sodium hydroxide, here it is a reagent. Here it is called reagent, and in this reagent nucleophile is a OH minus. How it reacts? Okay. Now I'll take alkyl halide substrate which on reaction with the sodium hydroxide reagent. In this reagent OH minus, Na plus OH minus acts as a Na plus ion, OH minus ion acts as a nucleophile, and this nucleophile replaces a halogen ion as halide. Then we will get product as ROH plus NaX. Let us take one example. I'll take methyl chloride which on reaction with the sodium hydroxide. What we will get? Nucleophile is OH minus. OH minus replaces Cl, right, as Cl minus. Now product will be CH3 and OH plus NaCl. This is which class of compound? Alcohol. This results in the formation of alcohol, right? It is methyl alcohol. One carbon atom is there, hence it is methyl alcohol. Next, second one, reaction with the water. How alkyl halides reacts with the water. I'll take one general reaction, RX alkyl halide, which on reaction with the water, H2O. We can write it as a HOH, one and the same, right? So here nucleophile, here in H2O, OH group replaces the halogen atom. Hence we will get product as a ROH plus and remaining is here hydrogen, here is X, that is HX. For example, if you find difficulty, you can write it as R. Example, we'll take methyl chloride reacts with water, H2O. It's one and the same, right? Here, see, HCl, the mole of HCl takes place, CH3. Here, Cl, OH group replaces a Cl. Remaining is a HCl. Like this, you can write the product. That is, product is a CH3 OH plus HCl. Hope it is clear for you. Again, formation of alcohol takes place, right? Replacement of one functional group by another functional group. It's called substitution reaction. It is, this reaction is here initiated by nucleophile, hence it is a nucleophilic substitution reaction, and attack of nucleophile takes place electron deficient alkyl group, that is, it is nucleus loving. Nucleus means a positive charge. It's a positively charged nucleus loving, that is nucleophile, that is called nucleophilic substitution reaction, nucleus loving, right? So that it attacks, nucleophile attacks to positively charged nucleus, that is a R plus. Next, the third one, reaction with the sodium reaction with sodium iodide. Okay, that is alkyl halides on reaction with the sodium iodide. This reaction is again Finkelstein reaction. Here, which one is nucleophile? I minus, Na plus I minus. Now I minus replaces X, right? So that product obtained is RI. Hope it is clear for you. Alkyl iodide, and one more is NaX. For example, CH3Cl methyl chloride, which on reaction with the sodium iodide. Now replacement of chlorine functional group is by iodine takes place, and chlorine leaves as a iodide ion, which will combine with sodium and gives a sodium chloride. Now product obtained is CH3 and I plus NaCl. Hope it is clear for you. It is about reaction with the sodium hydroxide, water and sodium iodide. Next, other reactions. 3 reactions we already discussed, and fourth reaction is OR dash, right? It is a sodium salts of ether. Sodium alkoxide, right? Sodium alkoxide. Reaction RX reacts with the NaOR dash. Why R dash? With R already taken here, hence here I took a R dash. Now here functional group is Na plus, and OR dash is not functional group, nucleophile here. Now its substrate nucleophile, here it is leaving group. Now we will get product as a R O, here OR dash replaces X. Now we will get R O R dash, and byproduct is NaX, right? For example, CH3Cl on reaction with the sodium methoxide, then what we will get? CH3, here it is functional group. Now CH3OCH3, right? CH3OCH3 plus NaCl. Am I clear? That is, this is ROR dash. Which functional group it is? Which type of compound? It is ether, right? We will get a ether. Hope it is clear for you. Next, fourth one is over. Fifth one is reaction with the ammonia. We'll discuss reaction with ammonia. Okay, that is alkyl halide on reaction with the ammonia, NH3. I will write it as, for your convenience, I will write it as NH2 and H, right? Here NH2 group replaces X, that is a halogen. Then what we will get is here byproduct is HX, and R group will combine with NH2. New bond formation between R and NH2 takes place. Then product is RNH2 plus HX, right? RNH2, R group will combine with or bond with the NH2, and byproduct is HX. Now this is, see, first we took NH3, right? NH3 was there, NH3. Nitrogen, valency of nitrogen is 3, and it is satisfied with one lone pair of electron. Now if we replace one hydrogen atom by alkyl group, it results in the formation of primary amine. Okay, primary amine. And if we replace two hydrogen atoms by alkyl group, same alkyl group or different alkyl group, then it will result in the formation of secondary amines, right? You know this RNH2 amine functional group, right? Or NH2 is amine functional group. If we replace third hydrogen atom by alkyl group, results in the formation of tertiary amine. It's about types, different classification of amines: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Now ammonia on alkyl halides on reaction with ammonia results in the formation of, see, out of 3 hydrogen atom, 1 hydrogen atom is replaced by R group, hence it is a primary amine. Will give primary amine, right? Now this primary amine alkyl halide, which on reaction with the primary amine, what happens? I will write this as, for your convenience, NH. For this nitrogen atom, 2 hydrogen atoms are attached and 1 R group is attached. Now as I said, you can remove HX molecule here, and bond between here NHR and R takes place. Now product form is here between nitrogen and alkyl group takes place. That is, I will take here RX plus NH2, RNH2, and here RX and NHR, okay, or else you can take it as R dash. Okay, not required. Don't get confused. But we should write both the R groups. Now product will be R, N, H. One is eliminate as HX and R, N, H, and here it is one more alkyl R group, right? Alkyl halide reaction with nucleophile. Now this is two hydrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl group, hence it is a secondary amine, right? It is secondary amine. What happens if you replace, if you react alkyl halide with the RX with the secondary amine, that is, I will write it as NH and remaining R and R. It may be same or different. If you want, you can take here primary R dash you can take, then you will take primary amine, any primary amine R dash, or here you can take a R double dash. It's your wish. Any primary amine you can take. So if you, here it is now secondary amine which on reaction with alkyl halide, then again it replaces one more halogen atom. This group, this function, this nucleophile NR is replaces one more alkyl group, halogen atom. Next will results in the formation of R, N, R and R. Right, it's remaining only lone pair. All the hydrogen atoms of ammonia here in tertiary amine is replaced by alkyl groups. We can react further. We can react this tertiary amines with the alkyl halide. Then it results in the formation of quaternary ammonium salts. That is, I'll take N, R, R, R. All hydrogen atoms are of ammonia is replaced by alkyl group. Now remaining is only lone pair, right? This lone pair which on reaction with the alkyl halide. What happens here again? Here nucleophile reacts with R and this X is leaves as a halide ion. Now we will get R, N, here also R group, R and R. You can take R, R dash, R double dash and R triple dash. For that you should take here R here is here, R dash, R double dash, R triple dash in case of different alkyl groups. In case of same alkyl groups you can take a R, R, R. It is one and the same, and I will write it as here replacement takes place and R, R double dash, R triple dash, right? That is called a quaternary ammonium salt. Quaternary ammonium salt formation takes place. Ammonium salt plus a halogen atom is leaves as a halide ion. It's about reaction with the ammonia. Once again, alkyl halide react with ammonia gives a primary amine. With primary amines on reaction with the alkyl halides results in the formation of secondary amines. So in any secondary amines on reaction with the alkyl halides gives a tertiary amines. Tertiary amines on reaction gives a quaternary ammonium salts. It's about reaction with the ammonia. Next, it's I think fifth one is over, and sixth one let us discuss. Fifth one is reaction with the reaction of alkyl halide with alcoholic potassium cyanide. Okay, important concept. It is reaction with the potassium cyanide or alcoholic potassium cyanide. See, potassium cyanide. Here cyanide is a ambidentate ligand or ambident nucleophile, right? That is, it can donate electrons or it can bond through both carbon and nitrogen atom. It has two nucleophilic centers. Now, alkyl halides on reaction with the potassium cyanide. Okay, potassium cyanide here. In potassium cyanide, what happens? Potassium cyanide is a ionic compound, right? It is a reagent is potassium cyanide. From reagent we will get a nucleophile. Here it is ionic one. Then it ionizes as K plus and Cn minus. Right? Now this Cn minus reacts with the positively charged, partially positively charged alkyl group, and removal of a halogen atom takes place. Halogen group takes place. Now, here on alkyl halides on reaction with potassium cyanide results in the formation of alkyl. Here, alkyl and Cn. It bonds through carbon atom. That is a formation of nitrile takes place. Formation of nitrile or a formation of cyanide takes place. If carbon at here in alkyl, in this compound, here R group, that is CH3 or C group, carbon is attached to the carbon of direct letters carbon of the cyanide group. Hence it is a nitrile. Name is a nitrile. Here carbon bond formation takes place. Right? So, it can bond through nitrogen also. Why? We already discussed the resonance structure of a cyanide ion. That is C minus, Cn minus, right? Cn minus. So, 3. And here it is lone pair. So, that it can bond through carbon atom, or also it can bond through this nitrogen atom also. But what happens? It is because of a ambidentate nature, ambident nucleophile. But carbon bond strength is greater. Okay, here I think it is clear for you. KCN is a nucleophile. It can bond either through carbon or through nitrogen. Okay, but carbon bond strength is greater. Okay, bond strength is greater than carbon nitrogen. If it bond to carbon atom through nitrogen, what happens? RNC bond formation takes place here. But this bond, both the possibilities are there, but because of the bond strength between CC is greater, this bond formation takes place. Hence, formation of nitrile or cyanide takes place. Now, it's important one. Usually, they'll ask for 1 mark. Okay, what happens when alkyl halide reacts with potassium cyanide? On reaction with potassium cyanide, we will get a nitrile or cyanide. Right? Next, 6th one, reaction of alkyl halide with the alcoholic AgCN. Okay, silver cyanide. See here, potassium cyanide reaction. Here, silver cyanide reaction. What happens? Here, alkyl halide on reaction with AgCN. See, I will write it as AgCN. Okay, here bond between silver and here carbon of cyanide is covalent in nature. Here this bond is ionic in nature, hence K plus and Cn minus formation takes place. But here this bond is covalent in nature, hence there is ionization is not takes place. Therefore, there will be a free electrons are there in a nitrogen atom, hence bond formation takes place through nitrogen atom, not through carbon atom, because of covalent nature of AgCN. Hope it is clear. Now, formation, how it takes place. Here, there are 2 possibilities, right? It can bond through carbon or nitrogen K plus Cn minus, but because of CC bond strength indicator, this bond formation takes place. But here what happens? Only one possibility is there. Why? Here charge separation is, bond ionization is not takes place because of covalent nature of this bond. Hence only one possibility is it can bond through this nitrogen because of the presence of lone pair of electrons. It acts as nucleophile. Hence the product formed is RNC through nitrogen atom. R here carbon nitrogen bond takes place and is called isonitrile or it's also called isocyanide. Okay, isocyanide or isonitrile. Be careful, RCN is cyanide, RNC is isocyanide, or RCN is nitrile, or RNC is isonitrile, LE, nitrile. Okay, it is about reaction of alkyl halide with potassium cyanide and AgCN. Hope it is clear for you. Next, seventh one, reaction of alkyl halide with the nitrites. Okay, reaction of alkyl halide with nitrites. Alkyl halides on reaction with, first one I'll take potassium nitrite, not nitrate, it is nitrite, potassium nitrite. Now we'll get R O and NO, that is single bond, double bond, O, right? That is formation of alkyl nitrite takes place, not nitrile, nitrite takes place. Here bond formation is through oxygen atom because it is ambidentate ligand. Bond formation can take place either through nitrogen or through oxygen atom because of ambidentate. Next is, and one more thing, it is ionic in nature, so that formation of both the products are can take place either through nitrogen or oxygen. Next, eighth one is alkyl halide reaction with the AgNO2. Here formation of product, here NO2 acts as a nucleophile and product will be RNO2, right? RNO2. See here carbon and oxygen bond formation takes place, and here carbon and nitrogen bond formation takes place. It is called isonitrite. It is called isonitrite. Next reaction is ninth one, alkyl halide reaction with the silver salts of carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acids structure are C double bond O, OH. If we replace hydrogen atom by silver, then we will get the silver salts of carboxylic acid. Here nucleophile is R C double bond O minus is nucleophile and becomes Ag plus, right? Now it will replace us, R C double bond O minus replaces X. Here delta positive, delta negative, and this negative come and attack to the nucleophilic center. Hence we will get the product as R C double bond O R, right? R here R C double bond O and R, and remaining product byproduct is AgX. It is about reaction with the silver salts of carboxylic acids.